Hello, welcome to Friday's online class. I'm going to go through the videos in the assignment and hopefully you'll be set up to have a productive weekend. This first video right here, he's talking about like one metaphor that you use, not turning it into an extended metaphor like we're going to. So just realize at the end he has a very long detailed metaphor. I do not expect yours to be that long, but it's a good video to show how you can make a metaphor stronger by adding more details and have it more action oriented. So that's a good short video to watch. This next video, to me, he feels a little bit like a know-it-all uncle, but what he is saying about ways to make a metaphor is really good. It's a nice strategy about making it make a simile first. So this is like that. And if you're having a hard time coming up with metaphors, or you need to work on those 6 that you have, they're not quite there, this might be a strategy that's helpful. Once you've watched those 2 videos, I want you to go back and look at your 9. You're going to choose, actually, let me start over. Look at the 6. You had 9 ideas. You turned it into 6 metaphors. And make sure they are metaphors. I've seen a couple likes being slid in there. Also, it needs to be a personal metaphor. So something like, my anger, my shyness, my height. If that first thing isn't clearly you, that's not the assignment yet. So make sure you can clearly see that this is one aspect of you that you're making the metaphor. All right, now on this paper, I want you to go ahead and open this up, print it out, read it, and this is what it looks like. This is our metaphor paper. So when you get this, you'll see, hey, metaphor, we've already talked about this. You're going to write a personal metaphor. I got a couple examples for you. This is going to be 500 words plus or minus 10%, right? And the metaphor should be the last sentence of your introductory paragraph, which you don't have to worry about yet. You're only doing the outline. On Monday, we'll go over the outline, make sure it's in good shape, then you'll turn it into your first draft. The way that I would like you to do that is, first off, list your top 3 metaphors. Out of the 6 that you did, which 3 do you like the best? Put them there so I can see, which metaphors you like. Then I want you to fill out this outline, picking your favorite metaphor. So say my metaphor was something like my anger is a chihuahua, right? I would think introduction strategy, maybe I'm going to give a quote about chihuahuas. Maybe I'm going to get, and I'm going to tie that into an outburst I had, right? Maybe I'm going to, tell a story that shows me sort of acting dog-like in anger, right? Snapping at somebody's ankles or something like that. But what is the strategy? Tell a story, use a quote. Then the metaphor, my anger is a chihuahua, right? My anger is a hungry chihuahua, right? My anger is a hungry chihuahua barking at strangers. You get the idea. You can play around with it. And then think about it this way. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. Each of these paragraphs should be both me, my aspect of myself, right? In this case, the example, anger, and the metaphor. So I should have something about me, something about the metaphor, in 1, 2, and 3, each one of these. So maybe the main idea is my anger is really fierce. So support 1 might be something about showing how my anger is fierce. Support 2 would be showing something about chihuahuas and how they're fierce. Then, okay, what's the other thing that I'm talking about, right? Maybe I'm going to be talking about how my anger comes out squeaky, right? Like, I get very loud, high-pitched, and then like a chihuahua, high-pitched. So hopefully you get the idea. You're creating an outline that will be very easy to then turn into a paper. And right now, for the weekend, just do the outline. And then how are you going to end it? So I want you to be thinking about, hey, if I started with a quote, right? Do I refer back to the quote? You probably don't want to add another quote because that would be weird, right? But so what's your strategy to end this thing? And this completed sheet is what I want you to bring to class on Monday, and we'll use it, make sure it's working for you to do a draft, which will then be Wednesday. So print out that form I just showed you. It's right here. List those things. bringing it on Monday. Oh, look at that. The video is going to be posted as soon as I stop it. So email me if you have any questions, and I hope you have a good, productive weekend. All right? Time to watch some football for me because I've just got my work done.